It was very noticeable when I was a kid, and probably then I had some idea. Maybe it was probably like during gym class when we changed, and I probably that, or I might have saw or been in the swimming pool and I noticed, some people. It was probably when I observed other, male bare chests that there wasn't quite what I refer to like a donut or a hole, And I might have heard something about it as a kid. It wasn't much. I mean, you could have only saw it if, you saw me with my shirt off. But I knew there was something a little odd about it. It wasn't as much noticeable as later when I got to an adult, but I can still remember how visible as a kid. I don't think mentally that part didn't leave exactly, because I can remember it being a little more donut shape. So even if it was a little less noticeable as I was an adult, it still was there, and it never left me, Well, I went to Google, and the truth of the matter is I thought I was going to find someone very locally where I lived, but none of the plastic surgeons either returned my emails or just was very brief. And then finally, this was maybe the first thing that even came close to exactly what I'm talking about. I just remember the anesthesia was just perfect, because before I knew it, I was already gone, and I had woken up and it was already finished, So really, the pain was a little. In fact, I remember all the caretakers who were looking over me all said, like, were a little surprising that how I looked when I first came in. You just came out of surgery. She was a little startled, and the other one was kind of like, it was a little. I remember just someone else amazed, like they kept asking, "Are you in pain? Are you in pain?" No, not really. It's an interesting story because I had Invisalign. In fact, that was the beginning thing that got me to think about my chest, interesting enough. And you're so used to, I guess, all your life being, in my case, it was crooked teeth. But then one day, so for the first couple of days when you see your teeth straight, you're a little startled, a little amazed, noticing something's different. Then it's you, and that's sort of the similar idea, And same thing, any idea, any self-consciousness, and what's also you is you're not carrying any of the self-consciousness with you. I would say to everyone, if you've been bothered by it, and I know I have, you don't have to go living that way if you want to. It can be done. You can change your image. And that vision of, I have this hole in my chest, I got a donut, it can go away.